very bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about
I have a very bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about this.
For what it's worth, I've got a good feeling about this.
Put your jizz on!
Hey, that was good. I tried to take a drink of my beer, and it didn't work. It just made it smoother.
I did it with the Gatorade.
Maybe that's
So-
the trick.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of I Got a Bad Feeling About This. I'm your host, Chisel, and with me, as always, is Jonathan, the Millennium Fallen.
The Millennium Fallen. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a piece of...
What a hunk of junk.
Hey, I did the Kessel run and, pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. Parsecs are not a measurement of time.
Not until you get wasted.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right. So, this episode, if you listened to our last one, you know what this is about. And if you haven't, you should go back and listen to it. We're going to talk about what in the collector community is known as Rosscon.
Rosscon. Yeah.
Do you love it?
I do
I
love
love it. I got it at Ross.
Let me tell you why. I live in California, and so do you. And Rosscon is all year long.
It is for us.
Now, there's Facebook groups like the Rosscon group that we were both a part of. You sent me the invite to. I'd already seen it on my Facebook thing. I just didn't join it because I was already seeing it.
Yeah.
But now that I'm joined it, and there's a lot of people bitching in there.
Oh, my God. Complaining.
I mean, a lot
Constantly.
of them trade and stuff, but it's like with any group, everyone complains.
Yes.
But Rosscon in other areas is not all year, and a lot of Rosses don't get shit. But in California, especially where I live in Vallejo,
oh my God,
we are the hub of
you
Rosscon
You
shit.
are the fucking epicenter of Rosscon.
Yes, we are. Woo-wee!
Crazy. I'm 20 miles away from you, and you got shit that we don't get.
Yeah.
It's
And
been crazy.
I don't even make it to the store on time, and sometimes there's at least one left for me to get. And then the next day, more shit shows up, and I didn't show up on time. And there's other collectors out here. There's, the dude who posts constantly.
So if you know about it, you're on Instagram. Go check out Go Figure 707.
He's a cool dude.
This dude is the fucking, our good friend Cobra Dad likes to say he's the Rosscon Don. Nope. Not at all.
No.
This dude is.
Yeah, this dude is.
He
don't
hits
want to
up-
do interviews though. I've asked him to be on
Yeah.
the podcast. Cobra's asked him. He won't do it.
He doesn't want to go across the bridge to come into my toy show.
I've had several interactions with him, and I've talked to him. He's like, "Do you buy collections?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, if for the right price." And then he walks away.
Yeah.
And then I see him taking pictures. Of,
Oh yeah. I've bought from him a few times. I've bought
this
some good
dude,
stuff
like,
from
he
him.
even goes to Target, takes pictures of every collectible thing that you're into, and then he takes pictures of like the scanner thing, the computer screen of what's
like what they
cheap.
have, and the
what's out of stock, what's cheap,
what's on
what you can
clearance,
find. Dude.
and tells you bring it back, get the clearance price, you can rebuy it.
He gives you great knowledge, and you don't have to just live in California. It's for everywhere,
Yeah, definitely give him a follow. He's a really good dude.
He travels around for work, so he's hitting up different fucking Rosscons.
He really helps out the community. He helps out the community more than a lot. He's in the 1%.
He'll find shit, and then me or Seneca will go pick it up.
Yeah. He was in there. So that's how I got my Sabine Wren lightsaber this year.
Oh, you got one.
I got one.
You got a helmet too. It's
So,
sitting right
yep.
behind you. Behind you. It's
No,
not.
something like
Oh, maybe it was a
Water.
Black Widow spider.
maybe.
Oh, there was a drip there. That
Yeah.
must be leaking. Fuck.
Yeah. So
It's not good.
So Seneca was in Ross that morning when the lightsabers hit, and he had them. He got them himself, and he gave one to Seneca, and then
sweet.
Seneca messaged me right away. Hey, you want a saber? Yes, sir. Thank
See?
you very much.
Not a scalper.
And he said, he's like, just give me something. So I sent him $75.
Wow. Good on you, man. Money is like the
So-
ticket to every collector's heart.
So, and I was, it was his time. He went and got it. He didn't have to give it to me.
He didn't.
I thought that was fair. He was like, holy shit, thank you very much.
So you only got one.
I only got one.
Okay.
Only one.
Yeah.
So,
But see, even the Roscon Dawn, he even went to Didi's out here and found more lightsabers.
crazy.
So I know he got them because
Yeah.
I went and they weren't there.
Yeah.
But I did find some Marvel Legend 2 packs for $14.
Oh.
So yeah, I still made out, but it wasn't a lightsaber.
Yeah. No, he was asking about the helmets, and I said, oh, Jonathan got them already.
Yeah, I got two of them.
And he was like, oh, nice. And he was like glad that somebody got him. It wasn't like, oh, fuck, man,
yeah.
I missed them.
No, but he found like I think 3 more
He
helmets
found
at DD's also.
3 more at DD's,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
So, if you don't know what Roscon is, like we were just saying, Ross gets a ton of stuff right around Christmas time. And they get a lot of Hasbro product. And the thing is, it's stuff that couldn't sell.
Yes.
Stuff that was not selling at regular retail price.
Whether it's the price of it or other reasons.
So
which the stuff does sell at a lower price.
it does. It almost all of it does. There's some stuff that does not sell. So these things end up at Ross, and they're way cheaper. That it's part of the reason I got rid of my wholesale account and I stopped buying Hasbro product, because things were showing up at Ross
Yeah.
before my orders were being filled
Wow.
from Entertainment Earth.
Ross is getting this shit on pallets for dirt
They're
cheap.
getting it, and I'm telling my rep, I said, I'm waiting on these G.I. Joe figures right now that you're charging me. Wholesale price on them was $18. I was like, you're charging me $18. I can go into Ross right now and buy it for $6.
Fuck.
Why should I place orders with you?
Wow.
Well, you don't know what's going to show up there. It doesn't matter. Why are they getting product before
You're like, yo,
me?
yo,
I have a-
Hasbro, I know where Vallejo, California is. Okay? I got
So-
connections.
like all this stuff shows up there.
I'm Chisel Manizzle, and I nizzle no Mac Dre and E40, and yeah, there's a street.
Yeah, E40 way. So all these things are showing up there. A lot of Hasbro product, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Star Wars stuff.
Count Chocula,
Yeah.
Boo Berry.
Was there a Boo Berry? I never got a Boo Berry.
Boo Berries were out for a
Oh,
while.
shit, I
so
never got
people
one.
were on Roscon. The Roscon Facebook group were saying that Boo Berry was hard to get. Dude, I saw hell of them here
I
at Vallejo.
don't ever
never
remember
picked
seeing
one
it.
up.
Yeah.
I just recently picked up a Count Chocula. I was like, why not? It was
I got-
extremely discounted. When they do the second
Yeah,
discount.
when it's got the pink tag on it.
So I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'll get a Count Chocula.
That's how I think I got my Count Chocula and Frankenberry with the pink sticker.
I never saw a Frankenberry ever.
Really?
Never.
Oh, I saw a ton of those.
I mean, I don't
think there's
collect them.
still some at mine.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So Ross gets all this stuff, and there's collectors out there looking for the stuff. Some of the stuff is really good, and you're like, wow, I'm surprised this is showing up, and it's at great prices.
Yes.
I picked up a Batwing.
Didn't find any of those, but
Regular retail on it is $150.
that's not bad for what it is.
This thing's huge, right? And Roscon price was $50.
Oh fuck, that's great.
So I got one.
And it's giant. You can spread your arms.
Yeah,
and
it's like
hard to
it's
hold.
like 4 feet.
Yeah.
It really is big. These things show up there, and obviously collectors are looking like, oh, well, it's a great deal. They didn't want to spend the $150, but for $50 they'll pick it up.
I mean, Ross is not in every state, but I know they have Ollie's and stuff like that. But Ollie's doesn't get the same shipments.
No.
Ollie's gets different stuff and like the discounted Disney crap that nobody wants. But they also get some wrestling stuff that's good from time to time. But we don't have an Ollie's out here.
Ross had a ton of AEW figures.
$3.99.
No, mine were $2.99
Ooh.
at my Ross.
Really?
Yes. So I was picking them up at $2.99
Okay.
just to to get them.
I'd buy that
You know,
for
even
$1.
no matter what you're doing, even if I'm doing, you know, like a giveaway blind box type thing,
Yeah.
some things like that, that's good product to have.
You know,
$3
Toys for Tots, dude. I gave away so many for Toys for Tots.
I gave away so much for Toys for Tots this year. Ton of stuff.
Yeah, the
So-
Tots hated it, but whatever. Hey, it's
Yeah.
a free toy.
So one of the things that comes up at this time is people calling other people scalpers. We've talked about this before.
The mythical scalper beast.
So, you know, everyone has a different definition of scalper. I heard somebody today say, if you charge over MSRP, you're a scalper.
bullshit.
And
Why
I'm
am I like driving to the store and buying this stuff? And I picture myself as a flipper or whatever,
Yeah.
but I'm a placeholder for the people who can't get it.
Yeah.
And I don't do extreme prices. I'm under market value for most things and way under for like a lot of the other
You know,
easy stuff.
your time is worth something. I get that. You know, you were out getting something for yourself. You saw another one. You're like, okay, I'm going to get this. I'm going to give it, you know, somebody else can't get it. I'm not going to take a loss. Give me $5.
And I'm not doing
That's
it to
very
make
reasonable.
a huge profit. I'm doing it to fund my habit.
You know, that extra $5 helped you with whatever. Like I said, you weren't asking for 3 times the price.
I
That's
don't even factor in
ridiculous.
the gas or any of my time. I don't factor in that shit.
Yeah.
I don't even think about that.
So you've got all these people, you know, yelling scalper when you buy more than one. And
It's because their vagina hurts. They
really,
got sand in it.
when you, there are a lot of people out there.
like sand.
Yeah. You know, if you've seen my collection like we've talked about, you can go to my Instagram or you can ask to join the Hoodcat chat. There's been a bunch of stuff, you know, pictures of my stuff posted. I buy multiples of everything
Yes.
all the time. I always have. So especially if I see it cheap, I'm going to buy multiples of it. We talk about this with Pokemon too. If you can get the shit at MSRP that's really hard to get, why are you not going to buy the most that you can?
Right.
Everybody, even if you're gonna open Pokemon, if you're gonna open packs, if you can get it for the cheapest possible price, you're going to buy as much as you can afford.
Yes.
I don't know anybody who just buys.
That's not going to break you, but yeah.
I don't know anybody who actually collects and is like, I'm only buying 2 packs. That's it. No, you buy what you can afford.
other collectors.
No,
Which I do.
you're a collector. It's going to a collector.
Right.
It doesn't matter. So then you have people that will buy up all the stuff at Ross when they see it. You know what? It's a good price. And then people are crying, you're a scalper, you're a scalper. You know what? Everybody had an opportunity to buy this product. It was available to everybody. And you just didn't want to pay full price.
I mean, stuff is hot for a reason. And look, the people who are calling scalper aren't blaming the companies for false scarcity, which they do that to keep their business afloat. This is a capitalist market.
Oh, yeah.
So you have plans for your releases and everything like that. Like we would do if I put out my own figures or cards or something like that. Yeah, I'd do the same thing to make it more valuable, to make it more wanted. That's what you do. You know, that's the business plan.
So
if my shit doesn't sell and it gets sold to Ross on a pallet for dirt cheap, that's gonna hurt my business.
but you can write it off as a loss.
Oh yeah, big money.
So
Or
I think that
I could just be Funko and throw it in the landfill
Yeah.
and say it's a complete
same.
loss.
Then it's a complete loss. But I think that that's part of the business strategy. Is hey, let's dump some shit at Ross. Collectors are still going to get it. Maybe that's how you get the new customers, like we were talking about before. We got to get some new people in. Oh, hey, I found these G.I. Joes at Ross for $8 a piece.
Never thought about that.
So
Maybe that's kind of purpose.
well, that's how like grocery outlet works. So I don't know if everybody has a grocery outlet, but it's a supermarket, and you could go in there and they've got great prices, but they've got like weird stuff that you don't normally see in Safeway. Like
Coca-Cola flavored Oreos that didn't sell.
Exactly. But that's where they send stuff as their test market. So when a company wants to try out a new product, like Uncrustables, when they were doing their raspberry Uncrustables.
Love them.
Love them.
Really
yes.
good.
So they sent them to grocery outlet first.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they want to see how it goes. When you see like weird flavors of things, that's where they're sending it. As
But they just threw the
test.
peanut butter and honey ones in Walmart and said, "Fuck it, you guys are going to buy these," and no, we did not.
Yeah. So that's what they use as their test market. And then like you'll see something, you're like, I've never seen these before. And then they're gone. Sometimes you may not see them again, or the next time you see them, they're in Safeway.
Look, Grocery Outlet uses Muppets on the commercials, and if Muppets are lying to you, there's something wrong. You know, Muppets don't lie to you, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen Sesame Street.
Yes.
They're also in Star Wars, if you know. So Muppets don't lie.
I think they use that as kind of their plan to, hey, let's dump this stuff there. Because you notice every year there's some big items that hit Rosscon.
Yes.
So this year for Transformers, it was the Trypticon.
Yep. I
know?
could have got one, and I said, no, this is going to be a hard resell for me because I'm not going to make it.
That's the thing.
I don't want to spend $120 and make 50. I want to make double.
That wasn't a reseller thing. That was for a collector.
Yes, for a collector. So I left it for a collector.
So a guy who couldn't afford one, now he's got one, and
Right.
you know what? Now
he's hooked.
That's the thing. That's
gonna
the
play with
crown
it.
jewel of his
Yep.
collection now.
Now he's got to get all the other
and he's
little
gonna be
ones.
like, oh shit! Oh hey, I got some other Transformers, and that's how you get hooked. You get a few of them at a good price, and then all of a sudden, just like I don't know if we talked about it on here how I got started.
I think it's like a everybody wins thing.
Yes.
Like Hasbro, they lose a little bit of money, but not much money when they sell pallets and sell off all their fucking warehouse
they're making
shit.
it. They're making it on the
Still
back
making
end.
it.
That's how
Yeah.
they got the new. That's how they got the new collector. Like when the restaurant says, "Oh, come in, and we'll give you a free dessert or whatever like that, or 50%
And all those
off for new
pallets, they go to
customers."
the highest bidder. Like, we'll take all these. We'll take all these.
So,
the store takes all these.
Ross commits to buying so much. Hasbro will be like, okay, look, we'll give you this much, and Ross
TJ
commits
Maxx,
to buying
Marshalls, they all do
Yeah.
a little bit, not much,
So-
but Ross does more.
Yes. So they send all this shit out, and us collectors, we go and we're like, oh, I need this, like the helmets. Every Ross, it seemed like they got 2 helmets,
Yeah, true.
and same with the Trypticons. Every place that saw them, they had 2.
Yep.
You didn't see more. For the most part, you saw it was 2. Like at every Ross, and then they had the lightsabers, and I'm trying to think. For G.I. Joe this year, there wasn't like a big thing. There was a lot of figures, though. There was
Yes.
a lot of the retro figures.
Yeah, the carded
that-
retro figures. Yep.
And those were pretty popular. Like those, you didn't see sitting. If somebody found them, they were gone.
I
They
never
were-
found them. So
I got a whole bunch of G.I. Joe figures. I got, I think, 8 different figures this year. I got 2 Sergeant Slaughters. I got the Cobra Eels.
I
Rock
did
and
buy a
Roll.
shit ton of Grim Vipers though. When they were, if I saw them at Target, I'd pick them up. And now they're like 27 on Amazon. So,
Yeah.
but still, the Grim Vipers or the Vipers in general always go for
I
money.
got I got 1 Televiper on the
Okay.
card, but the one I didn't get this year, I didn't get a Cobra Commander.
Okay.
I did not
but
find one.
I mean, he's constantly re-released.
Yeah, so for Vintage Collection, there was the TVC hallway.
Yeah, I didn't see any.
And I did not see that. That's the one thing I wanted that I didn't get. Last year they had it was the G.I. Joe Transformer crossover
Yeah.
thing that everybody wanted. That was the big thing last
Didn't
year.
Cobra find one of those? I think he did.
I don't remember if he did. I did. I found
Oh.
one. I think Cobra did find it. I know Seneca got it, and then Tommy got it. So everybody in our group, we got them all in the ones around us. So all the ones that hit at Ross, we know who got them at every Ross around us.
I remember early RossCon before shit would hit. It would just be random, and I'd find like really old school Marvel Legends carded shit, like
Yeah.
old Wolverine, Punisher, like fucking wave. And I found like the full fucking wave, and it was like, holy shit. And, Scarlet Spider, Spider-Man, I sold that for like $100-something, and that was crazy back then.
That was so long ago. Like that was when like we barely knew each other.
Yes.
And I remember when you found all that stuff.
Yep. And I posted. I was like, oh,
holy shit. So that's when I was going and I found a whole bunch of shit also.
Do you know why I went? I saw a post online, just like, following the groups on Facebook, and like someone had posted something. And they're like, I was like, Ross, really? So I drove out to Ross in Vallejo. Boom, they had it.
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck. And it was just hanging on the pegs.
That's
all of them. I was
that's
like,
crazy.
fuck yeah.
I remember when you had all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like I said, I think the Rosscon is good and bad for collectors. It gets you product at a really good price.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, there's stuff that sits at fucking Rosscon.
Yeah.
That nobody fucking wants.
Yep.
This year there was a lot of NECA stuff.
Yeah, a lot, and the NECA stuff sat. It'll eventually be picked up, and it did. Most of it.
I bought one of everything. Just
Universal
because.
Monsters, the gargoyles are still sitting.
The Universal Monster stuff after time will sell because we go through a bunch of that stuff in the shop.
Yeah, and it's the black and white stuff, which
Yeah.
will still sell because that's how you originally saw them for
Yeah.
people who watch those movies. Like the Dracula, the Wolfman. I got one of those each just recently,
same
just
thing.
because they got the pink sticker on them. I'm gonna buy it then. You know,
I bought the ETs because I kind of
fucking hate ET, man.
I wanted one for myself, and I was like, okay, cool. I got the one with the speaking spell, and I was like, all right.
So
But
I like that prop, but I'll cut the head off ET and make a Stone Cold ET.
But then they had ET with Elliot on the bike, and I was like, fuck,
That's
this one's
a good
really
one.
cool.
That one sells.
Yeah.
The one where he's dressed up as a girl is hard to sell.
Nope, I don't think I even picked that one up.
Don't.
So I did get an Alf.
Alf sells.
Yeah. So
Hey, cats.
it lets you get these products at a lower price, but then like I said, there's some stuff that just sits that people don't want. So it goes back to like we were talking on our last episode about do these toy companies listen to what what the customers want? There was a lot of Black Series stuff this year. Almost all of the Skeleton Crew figures were available at Ross.
Almost all of them.
The only one I didn't get was the little blue elephant kid. I didn't get him.
I didn't see
I
him.
got
I saw the rest of them.
I got every other figure. Acolyte figures, same thing.
Yeah.
They were all at Ross.
A lot of Maze still sitting there.
Every single one was available at Ross.
The Holocom ones, Ezra.
Yep. I didn't see. I
he's still
never saw
sitting there.
Ezra.
He's still sitting at Vallejo.
I did. I picked up a couple May ones just because I wanted the lights for my.
The lights are cool. I
wanted
picked
them.
up.
Remember
I
we
did
talked
too.
for the Spirit.
Well, I bought them from Walmart.com when they were
when they were like $2.
Yeah,
No, you got them
they're
at
$3. Yeah. And,
So
and I picked them up just for the lights.
So I wanted the lights for the Spirits, which were at Rosscon last year.
Huh.
And it was funny because last year, Seneca picked up he got a whole case. He got the actual case of the Spirits, and then some people
one
were
with the
calling
bridge.
him, some people were calling him a scalper because he bought them all. And
Oh, come on.
I was like, all right,
You
whatever.
got a case, and you got the dude. That's
I was like,
cool.
dude, these were available. These were available for everybody to purchase.
Right.
Just like people that sell their
It's like,
HasLabs.
this is my job, bro. This is what I do.
Yeah. People that sell HasLabs and people are like, oh, you're a scalper. No, everybody had a chance to buy it.
It's opportunity, man. It's not like we're not bots online buying everything at one fucking time. You know, using a computer program. Although I got to learn how to do that. I can't get some of this shit, but I don't have the money to do that.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want one or two. That's it. I'm just like the rest of everyone else.
Yeah.
I just want one or two.
Anybody like HasLab stuff, anybody could have ordered it. Anybody could order it. You just have to have the money.
And it's really like when you go to a store, it's the luck of the draw when you see something.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. If I see something like I saw all those like clone troopers for $12 at Walmart and they had so many, I was like, took a picture. I'm like, oh, is this good? What do you want?
Yeah. And I took them all and I have all of them still and didn't sell any. They're all in my collection.
So recently Walmart out here, not Vallejo, but American Canyon, they had the new wave of Black Series for Ahsoka. So they had Anakin, they had Commander Cody. I bought, but they were at $20 for clearance.
That's still
so I bought
decent.
the 2 Commander Codys that they had, and I think I bought one of the Anakins. And they had 3 of them, and then they had the rest of the wave, which is garbage that nobody wants.
Yeah.
Which is still like, that's not a good clearance price, but it's normal Black Series price, what used to be, what I remember.
Exactly, and that's what people want to pay.
And I know the Commander Codys will go eventually. I just got to sit on one for a little bit. I could sell them now, but I'd rather just sit on it.
You got to show me which ones, because I may need one. I don't know.
Okay, I'll show you.
In the groups, a lot of people were complaining about people picking this stuff up. Oh, why'd you don't need that many, leave some for other people, whatever. People are going to bitch about whatever you do. And then, people were like, oh, I'll trade you. I'll trade, give me this, I need this G.I. Joe. I'll trade you for this one.
Right.
A lot of people, yeah, no problem, pay for shipping. And then other guys would be like, well, hey, I want that figure. Okay, well, cost me $8. It cost me $8.99 plus tax. If you're in California, that's 10%. So that's another $1. So now it's $10. Okay, give me $5 for my gas and my time, and now I got to ship it to you. Cost
right.
$8. If you're on the East Coast, it's going to be $8 to ship it.
People complain about shipping so fucking much. Like, dude, this is the price. If you want it protected and in package, I can send it to you loose for way cheaper, man.
I'll put a sticker on the back of the fucking card and ship it that way. I've had somebody do that.
Oh my god!
They put the figure
Did it make it?
It was in a. It happened to be in like a star case.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I bought 2 of them, 2 figures, and they literally taped the 2 star cases together and put the shipping label on it.
Wow,
that's how they sent it.
I can't believe that made it.
Yeah. I've seen somebody ship a Black Series just by putting a sticker on the back of the box.
That's fucked up.
That was it.
These are like people who do not collect toys that are selling shit. No, and I've seen that for Amazon. Like when you buy from a third-party seller through Amazon, which they send their shit to Amazon to store, and then Amazon ships it out.
Yep.
And sometimes it's in a box, and sometimes it's in a fucking bag, so you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But usually if I'm buying figures from that kind of third party on Amazon, it's a troop builder or whatever, I've bought Shore Troopers and shit from there because they were cheap.
Oh, me too. So people then bitch about, oh, well, that's $25. That's regular retail price. It's like, well, do you want me to lose money? I'm not a charity. I'm asking for $5. You know what? If you really want this figure, and then a lot of these guys that bitch, they're on the couch. They're not getting out every day. They're not the ones hitting up multiple stores, driving around.
They're not hustling.
Exactly. Dudes that don't hustle, I don't give a fuck you. If you're that fucking lazy and you want to, it's like the dudes that pocket watch other people.
I do respect the, the ability to just go, hey, well, let's haggle on the price. If you can do that well, then good on you. But if you insult me, bro, I'm not going to even answer you.
Oh, yeah.
This happens on eBay all the time, I'll sell some of the starting lineups like LeBron's and Curry's, out of the box because they got wet, But I'll pose them and make them look all cool, and I'm the cheapest motherfucker on eBay, and I'll still get, and then they're like $20 for everything. The card, everything's good, and they're posed well, whatever. And they'll be like, well, would you take 10? Because there's no box and stuff. I'm like, dude, it's priced because there is no box.
I've already taken that into consideration.
And I'm way lower than anyone else who has it loose or anything like that, Plus my pictures look better. It's like, dude, I'm not going to even answer that email.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just insulting, and I don't want,
They get blocked. They get blocked.
I don't even block people unless they buy and cancel and shit like that. Just, to block people, I usually do everything from my phone. To block people, you have to be on a PC. Or you can do it on phone, but you have to go to the actual website on the phone and, make it all small and shit.
But when you have an Android, you can just press
on iPhone.
You just press the desktop button and it's done.
It's not already visible, man. Dude, you don't even do eBay. What the fuck are you talking about,
Yes,
man?
I do.
Barely.
I haven't lately, but I do fucking eBay.
Okay. Look, I'm pretty good at eBay, man.
That's why I need
been
to get
doing
back
it.
to. I did, dude. At the beginning of the year, my eBay was fucking crazy. Like it was a lot.
The real trick to eBay is like finding shit that does sell and
Yeah.
not buying crap.
Oh,
Especially Roscon shit. You know,
Yeah.
some shit is like you're not going to sell it right away. So it might take several months, and you got to sit on that shit and keep it
I did that.
pristine, like you took a picture of it.
I did that 2 years ago. I bought everything at Roscon at Christmas, and I sat on it until I went to Vegas and did a toy show in Vegas. And I think it was in like May. It was like April or May. I went to Vegas, so Roscon had been long done. And, Vegas doesn't seem to get a whole bunch of stuff out there.
Their Ross sucks.
I sold every single fucking thing I brought.
And even if they do have a Roscon, there's 4 or 5 toy stores out there in Vegas in the central area that are
yeah.
going to buy out the Roscon shit if Roscon does show up.
Oh, yeah.
There. So,
Definitely.
yeah,
Johnny's there for sure.
that market out there
Yeah.
is pretty scant.
So, yeah, like I said, I just sat on it for 6 months and I fucking sold it all, and it was all great prices. I made money on it. I sold everything, and it paid for my trip to Vegas, so that was good.
Yeah, I mean, to me, sitting on a figure for a while, it ain't a thing. Or
Yeah.
sitting on like a plethora of shit that I bought
So
recently. Not a thing.
last year, Roscon, I still have everything from last year. I didn't sell a single thing from last year.
What happened last year? I forget some of
Oh
the
no,
items.
sorry, I lied. I sold 2 things. I sold the G.I. Joe Transformer crossover Devastator
Okay,
thing.
yeah.
Not Devastator, Soundwave. I sold that, and then there was a G.I. Joe, not G.I. Joe, Batman, Arkham fucking 2-pack thing.
Yeah.
I sold one of those.
You know, it's like
In Vegas,
Even going
both
back
of
to
them.
the scalper thing, when you see a good deal, you have to buy it up.
Yeah.
Like the last time we were doing a show here in studio, you had like picked up a figure and you're like, "Where'd you get these?" You know, and it was like not King Hiss for Motu. It was Motu Origins, but it was like one of the Snake Men, the glow in the dark one.
Oh yeah, one of the Snake
and I
Men.
said, like, dude, Walmart had a sale online, $6 each.
Yeah.
You know, and I only bought 3 of them, just thinking like, these are not going to sell. I don't know. You know, I should have bought way fucking more of these.
Oh, yeah,
for
definitely.
$6 fucking. I was
Yeah.
stupid. I don't know why I was thinking that. I was trying to save my money, you know, rather than spend it to make more money.
It's
I'm
$6.
a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I should have bought way more. I got 2 left. So hey,
So, I don't know, like I said, if this is the, like the company's plan to do this,
no, like they would want
or-
everything to sell, of course.
yeah. I mean, it's
you have
crazy
to
when you
have-
think about it. Like you
You have to have a backup plan.
There's never
to
Pokemon
make
on
your money
clearance. So
You're right. Not yet.
I don't think ever again. But all this stuff is ending up there. So you got to think, if they're not planning it, is that just bad business on their part? Because are they making too much? Are they not listening to customers? Are they putting out shit people don't want? Because we all know that there is shit that sits there.
We are not a third world country. We live in comfortability, like people buying makeup products, comfortable products, things that make you happy. We are raised as collectors in America. Almost every single one of us, whether it's guns, whether it's action figures, whether it's nostalgia based, we are all consumers in America. We live
definitely.
this weird dream where the outside world does not really exist except for on TV, and that's their fucking problem. But
Yeah.
we have opinions about it.
Oh,
and we'll
definitely.
fight with our family about it like it's our fucking, we know what's going on. But no, we don't live that. After we have that argument, we're buying the next Masters of the Universe figure and
Yeah.
hawking it to someone else.
Yep.
Saying it's worth this and it's not like, dude, these are not like, it's weird, man. It's really weird.
Yeah. And I think we've kind of talked about it before. There are a lot of people that are spending money on this shit when they don't fucking have it. Why? I don't. I don't get that.
I mean, well, dude, it's marketed in weird ways to you that you need to buy it.
Yeah, but if I can't buy groceries, I'm not going to go buy a Transformer.
Right, but you're going to spend whatever extra change, and if you're spending extra change and I get that from 1,000 other people, hey, man, I'm making money.
Yeah, but
you're still living.
Okay, but there are people, and this is something I've seen. This is something I've been wanting to bring up. I've actually not sold to some people before because they're trying to buy something and they don't have the money. Like their card is not going through, and they're like, "Oh, hold on, I don't know if I have enough money."
Oh, and they got to figure out transfer,
and they got to figure transfer all this stuff. I'm like, dude, don't spend
do it, dude.
your last dollar on this fucking figure
because you need.
All right, or
this is going to make
Pokemon,
you feel good.
I need this, dude. You know what? You can just buy the 4-packs. You don't need to buy, the 5th one, whatever. He's like, "Oh, I just don't have this much in my Cash App." Okay, well, just buy the 4. That's fine, But then there's other people that don't have the money, and the wife is like, "No, you already spent too much money. Oh no, I need to get this. We don't have the money." And I'm watching this, and then sometimes I just have to be like,
"Hey, man, that was me a bunch of times too,
dude." I
would tell my wife, "Stop it, you're embarrassing me."
Yeah,
I'm trying to buy this.
Yeah, but when you don't pay your bills because of this shit,
right? But if you have this one Pokemon card, in the future, it's going to pay all your bills.
Yeah.
Most likely not.
Yeah. If you can't pay your bills, you shouldn't be buying Pokemon to pay your bills in the future.
Bro, let's get to our what are we going to call this? The Galactic Yard Sale.
Okay.
Of what we found, This includes all space, intergalactic.
Yeah. All right.
It's just a huge, free for all. So, fuck it, man.
They're like a commissary, like Imperial or something.
And I made a new Stinger intro for it. It's kind of like space opera.
All right.
Which kind of makes sense.
Let's see what you did there.
Let's get to it.
What a piece of junk!
She'll make 0.5 past light speed. It may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid.
Right above you. Stand by.
Garage door, Starfield wide. We drift through drifting.
Garbage!
Lost toys in the time.
The garbage will do!
Blow that piece of junk out of the sky!
That's right. Welcome to the Intergalactic Yard Sale, which we're not selling. We're telling you what we found at all these Ross Cons or thrift stores. And it could be old shit, it could be new shit. But it might... I'm not saying it's good shit either.
It's just shit. It's shit we wasted money on.
Sure. Man, I got some really cool shit, but I'm going to save it for one of the next episodes when I actually know where it is because I put it somewhere. But...
Okay.
Dude, I've been doing a lot of eBay thrifting, like I've talked about before, and flipping and stuff, and I see a lot of Star Wars shit, and I don't always pick it up. I've seen the sequel trilogy, bobbleheads and shit like that. They're still there at Eco Thrift right now, even for half off on half off days. I still didn't pick them up. They're they'll never sell.
Yeah,
ever. Who's gonna want a fucking Disney Stormtrooper bobblehead in the packaging?
Yeah,
or
Kylo Ren or
Kylo
the Finn.
Ren.
Yeah, I know exactly which
ones
ones you're talking
about. Multiple, and they're all sitting there. Nobody will buy them.
No,
nobody. But I walked around through the water bottles and shit. People don't check the water bottles enough because I've found certain wine cups and stuff resealable that were on Shark Tank and shit that I've sold.
Yeah.
So I always check the water bottles and the mugs. Mugs are hard to sell, but I still check them.
Gary V says mugs sell great.
Okay. Certain ones, yeah, you got to know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But Disney park stuff, I always pick it up because eventually it does sell. I did find when the Rise of the Resistance first opened a growler, which it says enlist today for the Resistance. And this was, it's still got the price sticker. It was $29.99. But I'm sure that came full of beer or whatever your drink of choice. But it was clean, little scuffs on it. I haven't sold it yet. I haven't listed it yet. But pretty cool. You know, it's just like a piece of Disneyana history. Next, I got a 45th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back mug. It's all grayed out and stuff, but the handle is like smoke from one of the snow speeders, and it's battling all the AT-ATs like on it. It's a really cool mug, man. And I've seen it on eBay listed for probably $40-$50.
Okay.
I haven't listed it yet. I think I'm probably going to keep it because it's cool. You know, and I collect a lot of weird cups and mugs.
Yeah, dude, I got a ton of cups and mugs, and I'm like, I got to start getting rid of this shit.
Oh, yeah. Like, I got that Bib Fortuna mug from that one Super Toy show in San Jose from that dude.
Yeah.
I didn't buy the rest of them. I just like Bib Fortuna, and especially his big old face on a mug.
I've got all of the Sigma mugs.
Smegma?
Yeah.
Oh, Sigma.
So all the vintage mugs, like I have the Biker Scout mug.
Yeah.
I have it, you know, a loose one in the box. I have all of them, all the ones they made. And then back in the 90s, they did a bunch also. I think Applause did them. And I have a whole bunch of those, too.
Applause did a lot of shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for all the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes stuff.
Oh.
I've ordered like a bunch of it, like on eBay, like for cheap. And some of the sellers are shit. They don't respond.
Oh, I got a chrome Darth Vader mug. I have a black Darth Vader mug. Shot glasses, all that kind. Tons of that shit.
Yeah, usually like when I go to like Eco Thrift or Savers, you know, they're the conglomerate thrift stores.
Yeah.
They have tons of Star Wars stuff like just spackled out through.
Oh yeah.
My wife, the Fig wife, she, you know, was walking around. She always has the cart. I just hold everything in my hand till I find her and dump it all in there. She came up with this bedspread that was had a bunch of Star Wars shit on it, and you know, I was like, well, look at the date, because it looked old, but maybe it was just used, and the date was like 2016 or something like that. And I was like, nah, you know, if it was old, buy it.
Oh, I have the vintage Star Wars curtains.
Yes. Wow.
In my office. And then I have a vintage Empire Strikes Back sleeping bag.
That's cool.
From 1980.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it still good condition?
Oh, it's like perfect condition.
I know I talked about like, it was a couple episodes ago on this show, buying one of those like blow up inflatable pool land speeders. Like I really wanted that. And then like I forgot about it, and like the guy never got back to me on Facebook Marketplace. It was like in Sacramento or something. And I figured I'd go up there, hit up Toy Fusion, the toy store, and like pick that up too. And I never got a land speeder like pool float. I really want one.
One thing I didn't get that I really wanted, my daughter wanted me to get it, was the inflatable at Christmas display.
Oh,
that thing's like 8 feet tall.
Damn,
that
sounds really cool.
Yeah, and
I don't like the inflatable, like the blow up stuff, like for Christmas. I don't like that stuff. I've used some of the Nightmare Before Christmas shit for display, but I stopped doing it.
So,
but even recently, man, Home Depot and their Star Wars Christmas displays, the animatronics, like
I tried
Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Chewie,
the
R2. They all, at first what was discounted was just the Stormtrooper, and he was like $150, $149. Dude, I had him in my cart, and I was going to buy it, and I slept on it. I was like, I don't know, like maybe, because I didn't want the Stormtrooper that bad. So I was like, I'll wait on it. And then next morning, all sold out.
Yeah.
And then everything else was discounted, Darth Vader. So I kept checking, you know, because sometimes you go on the website, you just keep refreshing.
Yeah.
The reload. Some people got them. I did not. Even the R2 got discounted. Then they were discounted again to like $75, $74.99.
I tried. I had the notifications on for the fucking R2.
Yeah.
Never got it.
Never.
I would have paid full price for it. Never got it.
Oh, I had an opportunity to buy it for full price. I just didn't do it. It's just, I was like $300. I'm out.
I can right now get one of the Chewie.
Chewie was easy to get for a long time.
I can get it for $150 right now.
It's going to come back in stock. It's not a thing.
But I could probably get it for less if I go talk to the manager at the store. But
I just really wanted Darth Vader and a R2.
I wanted the R2 more than anything. So
I did too. I didn't even want to put the Christmas lights on it.
Yeah.
And the Darth Vader's cool because he has a candy cane saber, but you can put the normal saber in there, and you don't have to give him the stupid he has a pumpkin globe and a Death Star
Oh.
thing, but you don't have to have him hold that
Alright.
shit. He still says Christmas shit, but I've seen online where how you can mod them.
Oh
to say
yeah, I'm
different
sure.
things.
I'm sure.
And then people even mod the R2 units, like they give them different like eyeball molds and shit like that. So it's a cool thing.
What else did you get?
I mean, for Roscon, I got the Droid 3-packs, of course. They were easy to come by. And they kept restocking those for some reason.
I got a lot of those.
Yeah. And I bought 2, and I kept seeing them. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to buy these for $21. It's a good price for 3 droids, but still, yeah, dude, I'm not like a big flipper on Star Wars, you know. I'm just not going to do it. And plus, it's a big thing to ship. It's a bigger package.
Yeah.
What else you get?
So, just Roscon. I picked up multiple of the Droid 3-packs.
Right.
I found those. I did get myself an ATST.
Okay. You pay full price or you pay pink sticker price?
I paid, for some reason, mine was $45.
Okay.
But I paid it. I paid, the full price on it. And it was, I didn't mind, because regular, they were like $90.
Right, yeah.
So I get,
They're never going to be cheaper.
No. So I was like, all right, whatever. This one, if I want to open it.
The $25 pink sticker price is just if you're lucky and nobody bought them.
Yeah. So I bought one of those. I got the Ahsoka with the droids 4-pack.
Yeah.
So I did not find a TVC hallway that I really wanted.
Yeah.
And then I was able to find a few figures. I found 2 Darth Vader figures.
Okay.
And a Balin skull.
All right.
And I was kind of shocked that I found those ones.
I did find like a Darth Maul Black Series, multiple of them, and I didn't buy any of them.
Dude.
They all sold out.
I would have fucking bought all of those from you.
Man. I just didn't do it that day.
So, I mean, that was the Darth Vader and the other one were the Balin were TVC. That was the only TVC. Oh, plus the one guy from Skeleton Crew. Whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't know.
Those were the only, I think, 3 like vintage collection figures that I saw, and I just bought them. But Black Series, I got almost everything from Skeleton Crew. Except for the Blue Elephant Kid.
But you know the robot dude, the pirate robot, whatever his fucking name is.
SM-33.
Was he at Roscon?
No, he was not.
But he was discounted at Walmart.
He
like
was.
half price.
Yes.
And he's still half price at our Walmart.
Yeah.
So.
But all the other
I drove
ones,
to Sassoon Walmart today, and he was full price. I was like, what? Really? You guys still have hell of these? The other Walmart has them for half price. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
So I got almost all of those, and then I begrudgingly picked up the Acolyte figures.
Because I completionist.
Yes,
gotta have them.
I was waiting for those to show up at Roscon,
but they didn't have the dude with the mask. What's his name?
No, because that one hasn't come out yet.
Oh, it hasn't.
No,
I thought it did.
No, well, it's like just come out.
It's not in that wave.
No, it's not in that wave.
I do.
He
want
came
that
out
figure,
way later,
but I'll wait.
Yeah. So I got everything from that, from the Acolyte, because I refused. I didn't buy a single one at regular retail.
Manny Jacinto, that's the actor's
name.
Yeah.
So I picked those up, and then I also picked up some Ahsoka, the Ahsoka the White.
Yeah.
Which was just a recolor.
Sure.
And then I found a couple Admiral Thrawns, so I grabbed those.
What is Ahsoka? She's like a wizard from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
First she was gray, and then she's the white.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here, Star Wars.
I got a Deidre figure.
I did. Oh yeah, I got a Deidre too. Pink sticker.
Yeah. I want to say there was like an Andor figure that I grabbed just because, like I said, I think it was like $5. So I think it was one I didn't have. So I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll grab this one.
Oh, I did find some loose keychain. You know those 3D keychains that were blind box things?
Yeah.
And it was Grogu, Mandalorian, and then Ahsoka. And I grabbed both of those in a big bag that, thrift stores put them in all in big bags with a bunch of other keychains. And I recently just sold those for $10. So,
Okay.
And the whole bag was like $3 full of other shit.
Then I picked up I got the lightsaber.
Yeah.
I got a helmet from you.
Yep. No, well, not yet.
Well, yeah. if I ever remember to bring it home.
Right.
I did get another helmet. And then
some dome for the homies. Domey for the homies. Oh, that sounds gross.
Yeah. All Diddy. There was a few other pieces I picked up at Roscon. I just don't remember what they were.
Not Star Wars related. I got some of those Super 7s, like the Krang, the big one.
I didn't get that.
They had two of them. It's see-through, and I'm like, it's going to be a hard sell. So I bought one. It was like $30.
I got a lot of Transformers I found.
Yeah.
I found a ton of Transformers. Everything but the Trypticon.
Yeah.
And those ones I did flip. I flipped them for less than retail in the store and sold almost all of them.
Damn.
So
Transformers go, man. They just do.
Yeah.
Especially, dude, I really like that Wheeljack as like the Volkswagen
I got
bug.
two of those. Yeah.
Those are cool. Like,
Yeah.
I kick myself for not picking up because I just wanted one because I liked the Beetle van.
Yeah. And then I picked up, whatever the He-Man stuff, like there was the Super Shredder, and then there was another King Snake.
Huh.
I got those. Like I said, I found the Batwing. I got that. Basically, whatever NECA figure was there, I got one of. I got one of each NECA figure just because. And
Right,
Like
well-
I said, I'm going to put those away and.
When you have Regency in a toy shop,
Yeah.
you got avenues to sell all fucking year, and people come in and just collectors who don't know about Roscon, who are fans of Universal Monsters and buy that shit.
Yeah, I'm holding it. So Vegas Toy Con is going to be in October, and I'm thinking of doing, like we talked about, doing a big booth there, all toy stuff again, not just Pokemon like I've been doing. I'm gonna go back to my roots.
You're gonna make a little less money, but no, you're still gonna make your money.
I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna bring. Well, this stuff is basically all paid for, so it'll all be profit.
Right.
And I'll bring Pokemon too.
You bought Wolfman just to see if he had nards.
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
that's something I learned.
Wolves have nards, and so do men.
Yeah.
Not all men.
Yeah.
It's just crazy now.
So I'm going to save all of this stuff for that show, and I'm going to take it out there, and I'm going to fucking sell it all.
There you go. Get rid of it.
I got a ton of McFarlane stuff.
Yeah, and look, McFarlane is huge in other areas.
Yeah.
Not here.
Nope.
For some reason, McFarlane, it sucks here.
When I took it to Vegas, I sold all of it. I sold every McFarlane.
Dude,
I sold every Turtle of Grayskull.
I can find almost any McFarlane I would ever want here in California at stores. Like, I just recently found Black Mask as McFarlane, which is Batman with the skull head sculpt, which is very cool figure. I put it back in the store. I had it in my cart, and I'm like, the
Dude,
resale value
I found
ain't
so
shit.
many of the platinum ones at Walmart recently.
Mm-hmm.
There was 6 of them.
Dude, they load up the
left them.
platinums.
I just left them. Didn't touch them.
Like, if it was the movie shit, I would have buy it.
Oh, yeah.
That shit, big money. But, yeah, even his statues. So, recently today, the Spider-Man 300 statue, I bought that. Of course, but it's the 12-inch version.
No, I saw it, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to get that.
Yeah, I bought it. It wasn't black suit. I wanted black suit. But, I think the red suit normal version will be worth way more.
Oh, definitely.
It's just sitting on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why I bought it. And it's like $60, and it resells right now for about $100. But still, sit on it.
Yeah.
Making some bank.
Trying to think if there's anything else I picked up. Like I said, I just whatever I saw, I grabbed at least one of everything, and I'm gonna sell it all next year, this year, whatever.
I feel like people are hating us for talking about how we sit on figures and buy it just for resale and not as collecting, so that someone else can't buy it for the love of it.
Whatever, I don't care.
I don't either.
I don't
it's
care.
Just the thing.
And you know what? I'm going to get it, and I'm going to sell it, and you know what? I'm probably not even going to make that much money on it.
People can hate listen because people love to hate listen.
So, like
this
I said,
isn't
if I
Joe
get
Rogan,
it,
bro.
Like I said, if I get it and I paid, $8 for it, and someone offers me $10, I'll take the $10.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, it's almost like a savings account. I'll put the shit away, and then I'll sell it later. But like I said, I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to an area where they're not going to have this stuff, where they don't see it.
Yep.
When I go to Reno, I take vintage collection figures. I take 375 figures with me to Reno. People literally buy them by the stack.
I mean, they're surrounded by mountains.
And they're like, dude, we can't. They're like, yeah, we don't get any of this shit here. And I've gone through so much of that shit whenever I go up there. Tons of it.
They closed down the pass, so their Pokemon can't be trucked in all the
Yeah.
time. It's got to be flown in and shit by little prop planes and stuff.
So that's what I plan on doing with a bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff I'm going to keep. I've been so busy with Pokemon that I haven't been selling Star Wars shit. And Cobra helped me organize some stuff in my storage unit recently, and I'm going through. It's like I'm finding the Black Series Jedi Temple Guards. And there was 4 of them spread out in boxes. I was like, holy shit, I didn't realize I had this many.
Of course you did. That's so cool when you go digging through your shit and you're like, wow.
So much stuff. And I was like, all right, fuck, okay.
It's nostalgia going through your own shit.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm going to put one of these away, and then I'll...
It's like hoarders. Like you're holding on to the item and you remember picking it up finally, and that blonde old woman is there going how do you feel setting this aside?
I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of it. I need to make room. Something I thought about earlier is I get how people who have money don't like spending the money.
Well, that's why they're rich.
Exactly.
But they're not happy. That's why they're not happy.
No, but I understand that.
I do too.
Now I'm like, I have all this stuff, and I was like, I like having it, so I'm going to hold some of it, and then I'm going to sell the rest of it.
Then I'm going to put it in a big fucking pile, and I'm going to Scrooge McDuck it, dive into it,
exactly.
Swim.
I'm like, dude, I have 2 cash boxes in my safe, and the money sits there, and I like it.
Look, I get a high.
I like it being there.
Everyone
don't spend it.
Everyone gets a high from finding a figure that's hard to find or something good to find.
Yeah.
That's a really good high,
Yep.
And then you also get a high from selling shit, man.
Yep.
Like getting rid of shit is another different kind of high.
So that's part of my thing. Like, I like going and doing the shows in Vegas for that reason, because I'll go to Vegas and I'll sell the stuff. And now that has just paid for my trip to Vegas. So I can go do all the Vegas shit.
Right.
And it's not costing me anything. I'm going and I'm having fun at the show. I'm hanging out with other collectors and stuff. I'm talking about what I love. I'm selling stuff, so I'm making money. And at the same time, I'm in Vegas, so if I want to go do a fucking $500 steak dinner, it's no big deal, because the shit I just sold paid for it all.
Right.
We're going to go see a show. Doesn't matter. It's paid for. We're going to go get drinks. Doesn't matter.
We got chisel money.
Yeah. But I like doing that. It's paying for all these things.
The fruits of your labor.
Yes.
That's what it is.
And you get to enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah.
Like you said, you get the high from selling it and getting the money, and then now you're going to use that money to go do something else that's even more. That's going to be more fun.
But you know what's weird? It's
you're compounding it.
My shoot job, I have no problem spending that money. My exterior business job, that my wife knows about but doesn't know how much I make from it. I don't spend that money frivolously.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
And I hold on to it.
Exactly.
Not for emergencies, not just to have it.
Exactly.
Because it's a different kind of earned money. I'm not saying it's hard earned.
No.
Because my job is hard earned. But just the shit I sell online and flip and go to Chisel's toy shows, like this is a different kind of money, and that I don't just hand
Exactly.
out. I don't.
Exactly.
It's
So much of
different.
mine
It's
goes
weird.
into, so like I kind of split it. Some of it goes into the bank, and some of it goes in the safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't spend what's in the safe.
Oh yeah, the only money, like I don't take money from my shoot job unless it goes in 401k and that goes to stocks. I take the money I earn from eBay and stuff and throw it into like, you know, Bitcoin and all kinds of shit, like here and there, you know, $50 here, $100 there, you know, invest it in this kind of shit, you know. That's the only way I do it.
Yeah.
For some reason, I won't do it with, probably because, you know, I share money accounts with, you know, the Fig Wife. So that money is all documented and watched, you know?
Yeah.
You know, not religiously because I'll buy her presents and she won't know
yeah.
where
Yeah.
it's coming from. But still. Yeah, it's a weird thing though.
Yeah.
As long as you take value of what you do have and your input and output, you know, and that's
yeah.
a major thing. Don't overspend on credit cards and shit.
Nope. I don't do that. I try not to put anything on credit cards. I can't remember the last. Actually, I had to use a credit card because I couldn't find my ATM card. It was the last time I used a credit card.
Oh, and the seller was like, "Just don't buy it, bro. Just don't buy it. Look, you don't need to be finding out how you're going to pay
like
for this."
gas or some shit like that.
Oh.
Something stupid that I just couldn't find my ATM card. So
Stop collecting gas, bro. The end of the world isn't happening yet.
that's what biodiesel's for.
You're not allowed to collect gas. I think it's illegal, right? I think it's illegal.
You're allowed to store only so much. I
I
believe.
think it's like illegal to even collect water.
It's illegal to collect rainwater in certain areas. Yes.
Yeah. Fuck. Dude, we're living in like the Star Wars universe.
We're in
whole
California.
territory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll get a new governor.
We're getting a new one regardless, but who knows what the fuck we're gonna get.
Well, shit, man. I think we did it for this episode. Thanks to everyone for listening.
Hold on.
Oh, no. Okay.
You know, we're getting back into it. We're getting back into, you know, providing more content for you guys. One of the things we've been hearing a lot about is people love us, you know, talking, you know, telling stories about our good friend Big Mac.
Are we going to do that in this episode?
Nope, that's going to be our next episode. Just letting people know. Our next
shit.
episode. So, we're
Big Mac. Big
Mac.
people love that. I've been hearing people love
I got a
when-
Star Wars thing, and I call him Dumb Trouble. Yeah, I don't know what he says, but
All right, we're our next episode is going to dive into the new adventures of Big Mac.
dude,
So,
he's got some new adventures, and it's a long rant.
yeah, it is, and it's really good. We you know, if you know, obviously you listen to this episode, we dropped a hint. There was a hint.
did,
We're going to be
yeah.
talking. There was something we talked about in here, and that's what it's going to be about. So make sure you tune into the next episode.
It's gonna be good, man.
It's gonna be good. We're also working on getting, you know, some guests. I've got 4 different people I've been trying to get on as guests. So stay tuned.
It's not even
we've
trying
got
to get them. They've already confirmed. It's just dates.
Exactly. It's the scheduling, which is hard enough for us to schedule these shows. That's why we've taken, you know, so long to get episodes out.
Yeah, we spend all our time at RossCon
Exactly.
and scalping and shit, you know?
So we scalp strong.
Scalp strong. That's a shirt, man.
Yeah. I did that. I did a thing with a picture of a hatchet.
It's
and
like Lance
said
Armstrong,
Scalp strong.
but you're like
Yeah.
you're like scalp doping.
Yeah.
you know?
Dude, I should do that with some Pokemon.
Bro.
And then scalp strong with
You
some
got that
Pokemon on it.
Pokemon blood. I need some of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want someone else's like boner blood in
Yeah.
my boner. You know. Yeah, not gonna happen.
But we've got a lot of stuff coming up. So just make sure you know, stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram. We got some stuff coming to Instagram pretty soon. We got some videos we're going to be working on. So make sure you give us a follow there.
We're on all podcast streaming networks and YouTube. So be there.
We got a lot of stuff coming in the future. So hoping that 2026 is going to be a very good year for us. I
Oh,
hope
it
it's a
will
good
be.
year for you too.
It will be, unless like the economy crashes and the world cease to exist as we know it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we'll be all right.
Well, you know, the title track for the clip is called "The End," not the end of the world, just the end.
Okay.
Which was so sad that we have to leave you. So,
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.